you, I'm Lisa Lord. Mr. Frondell Stewart is calling for an end to the war between the Ministry of Education and the Barbados Union of Teachers, saying the door for dialogue must be kept open. He weighed in on the impasse during last night's Democratic Labour Party branch meeting at the All Saints Training Centre in Mile and a Quarter, while giving a vote of confidence to Education Minister Ronald Jones and the Education Ministry to bring a resolution to the situation. He says both the union and education officials have a job to do.
The taking of extreme positions is not going to get us very far in our challenges. The door to dialogue must be kept open. Respect on both sides of any divide must be maintained, and in this case I'm talking about the divide between the Ministry of Education and the trade union movement, the Barbados Union of Teachers and the Barbados Secondary Teachers Union. And everything must not be elevated to the status of a war.
This call comes after hundreds of teachers heeded a call by the BUT to attend a meeting in Queen's Park last Wednesday in hopes of securing an audience with Minister Jones. BUT President Pedro Shepherd said then that their action is not about personalities but rather issues affecting the teachers. Meantime, the Prime Minister is confident that the DLP will win the St. Peter seat in the next constitutionally due in 2 years' time. The incumbent, former Prime Minister Owen Arthur, had announced that he will not be contesting the polls. Now, historically, the constituency has been a Barbados Labour Party stronghold, but Prime Minister Stewart is confident that the DLP will break the shackles at the next poll.
If the information available to me is correct, there are going to be two new candidates in this constituency at the next election. And the successful candidate in St. Peter in the next election is going to be the Democratic Labour Party's candidate. We're going to fight for this seat and win it. It is time that the Democratic Labour Party establishes a serious and enduring presence here in the constituency of St. Peter. And we are going to see to that at the next election.
Well, there's fresh concern about the number of family feuds ending up in the law courts in recent times. It's a trend that Social Care Minister Steve Blackett says needs urgent attention. He says it's more evidence of the breakdown of the family unit in Barbados, and he's calling on Barbadians to take stock. Minister Blackett made these comments recently during an awards ceremony at Restoration Ministries International, where the occasion was also used to launch the month of evangelism.
There have been a few recent instances where members of the same family here in Barbados who found themselves before the law courts for a variety of infractions, leading to the belief that we seem to be losing the sense of pride that was formerly associated with honoring the family name. The saying goes, you can pick your friends, but you certainly cannot pick your family. Now, we should also remember and also again seek to, as a family unit, to strive to maintain to restore our honors to our names, for them to become synonymous with positive acts as opposed to notorious and nefarious deeds.
Well, government is on target to achieve better health for all by 2020 as mandated by the United Nations. Health Minister John Boyce gave the assurance yesterday during a service at the Pegwell Community Church marking the start of Nurses Week 2016.
This is the mandate of the United Nations in accepting internationally the new Sustainable Development Goals which we have set for the world. And of course, the achievement of these targets will guarantee not only health coverage, but will guarantee health access for Barbadians.
As St. James continues to host the commemorative Trident this month, residents of Weston got their chance to be up close and personal with it. The opportunity arose as the St. James Parish Independence Committee held a breadfruit roast and lime next to John Moore Bar. As expected, there were several roasted breadfruits served with a wide array of meats, including pigtails. Parish Ambassador Regina Hines says the event was geared at encouraging community spirit at the grassroots level.
This came about last year. PIC group recognized that here on Western on Fridays, the fishermen will usually roast breadfruit and scale fish. So we didn't want to, laze out anybody. We just came out, have a community outreach program, and take their idea of roasting breadfruit and encourage them today to come out and to support us.
Meantime, her male counterpart, Ambassador Kemar Blackman, gave a snapshot of the other upcoming fundraising events, including a 25-cent concert.
It's like do or dare. When you spin a bottle and like somebody dare you and you don't want to do, you get cuffed. But it's something like that. The only thing you get barriers, no, somebody barriers you to sing the 25-cent concert, no. And if you don't sing it, well, you probably got to pay 25-cent for that day for not singing the concert.
Well, stay with us. We'll have regional and international stories right after the break.